Eddie Fogarty was driving his bulldozer through a peat field in Ireland when his life changed forever. Without meaning to, his tractor had unearthed an old leather-bound book. Eddie leaped into the muck and started calling for help, realizing that this was an incredible find. When the experts finished their examination, they concluded the book was actually a 1,200-year-old psalter, and it's one of the rarest samples ever found to date. For many years, academics assumed the Irish had Christian texts dating far in the past. Now they had proof. When I first heard this story, I was struck with a sense of irony. One of my favorite psalms of all time is Psalm 40, verse 2. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. This book of Psalms containing this passage about being lifted out of the muck was found buried in a dirty peat bog, and it was a miracle that the elements hadn't destroyed this ancient text. But there is a similar irony in Christ's involvement with us that leads to truly unexpected, even miraculous results in our lives. Christ, our King of Kings, is willing to get his hands dirty with our messes. There's nothing too dark in our lives that he cannot work through or redeem. He's not afraid of digging through the muck and the mire to meet us where we are. And that's why he came to us, to find and perfect his beloved. There's really nothing too difficult, too hopeless, or too complicated for Jesus. When we call out for help, he is faithful to answer and ready to join us in our struggle and strong enough to lift us out of the pit. He has come to undo what evil has done and bring us back into communion with our Father, cleansed and renewed. I'm Joseph Tkach, speaking of life.